Hello, and welcome to the Court of Fools Salvage Survival Season 2. I'm D-Swank, and joining me is Fuzz, Thundra, and Dan. In this playthrough, we have some rules. Large grid ships must be built in one of our construction hangars. If they are bigger than the space provided, they must be built in sections and assembled outside the hangar. If you enjoy this video, do the YouTuber chant, like and subscribe, ring the bell, and all that other stuff. As an added game, all thumbnails are taken from the episode, so leave a timestamp and the closest one gets pinned. Now, on to the episode.
What's this?
Thundra's signal? Really?
Yeah.
She's not even in the game yet. Well, I mean, I guess her body still is.
Yeah, I see Dano, and I was standing on top of him. I've got the big hang-up for streaming.
Oh, there's D-Swank, who just popped in behind me.
And my screen went white. But my recording software is seeing it.
That's weird.
Oh, this is cool. I'm looking. The asteroid hasn't spawned in yet, and I can see the hallways above and below.
Oh, yeah.
Thundra, how you doing?
Okay, the big panels have not spawned in yet, so I can look through the hangar door. Okay, it's closing. Can I squeeze out? No. Okay, because it's actually closed.
Lovely gentlemen.
I am not a beam.
I didn't say
Nor am I lovely.
You're a lovely gentleman.
I am not. How dare you?
I view you as a lovely gentleman.
How dare you? I take offense to that.
Does he look British? Does he sound Australian?
That's right. How dare you?
It doesn't matter if it's either one. It's because I view him as
Oh,
good.
I see how it is. It don't matter how I feel.
Yeah.
Well, it matters how you feel. It doesn't matter D-Swank's opinion on
I
it,
see now. I see how this works now. I got you.
Yep.
D-Swank's opinion's his. My opinion's mine. Your opinion's yours.
That's not
how
how
it goes.
that works.
Yeah.
My
it
opinion
is.
of me.
Yeah. No. That's
How
that.
dare you?
There's this
Bullshit,
whole
man. Stop.
social fight going on in that direction. Let's be honest.
I need energies.
Energies. Yeah.
What the fuck was that about? God.
Yeah.
What's going on with you today?
She's malfunctioning.
I think so.
Malfunctioning. We'll go with that one.
Oh, God. Why do you not save your state, you frickin' spotlights?
Gotta hate it. Alright, so out loud passing through, and I'm still working on that.
Battery.
Okay.
What the fuck? Now you kick me out of the control menu? Alright, let's
So you're doing the
how
weld
about
ship?
that?
Weld chip?
Yeah, I remember somebody said they were going to work on a weld ship.
When I was done with the aesthetics over here, unless you want to build it. You're certainly welcome to it.
Okay, so I've once again saved what the spotlight looks
They're
like.
not called cargo, is it storage? The big ones?
I believe so.
Aha, industrial storage. Good God, yeah, they got a lot of stuff. Why are there guns in this cargo container over here? Who's been stuffing shit in my container over here? Daniel.
Hey, they said storage. I've moved everything around into storage.
I hear you. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just going to redo my tunnel. Oh, no, you don't! No, don't you suck up my thing. You accidentally put a tank in the box and see what happens. Zoop! There it goes. Like, you motherfucker. So Venom 2.
Electric
Let there
Boogaloo?
be carnage.
Yeah, that shit was chaotic. I'm here to tell you, though, I love this incarnation of Venom. Absolutely adore this incarnation of Venom. The after credits make me wonder if we're going to have Spider-Man and Venom meeting back up again. Or
Don't know.
you know, for the first time, since technically different continuum or whatever.
I think
huh?
it's weird because technically Venom takes place in the MCU, but it doesn't. They can't use any MCU characters licensing. It was weird. Part of the workout for.
I mean, maybe they come to an agreement and going to have a little bit of a collaboration or something. I don't know.
Oh well, that's what Spider-Man being in the Avengers was.
Okay. Well, being said, they included Shriek as a nod character. I wonder if she's going to get her own symbiote.
Is Bernard actually here, or is this just memory of Bernard?
Memory of Bernard, because Bernard's over here where I'm at.
Okay.
I mean, I am down for a full symbiote cinematic universe. I'm here to tell you that, because I'd love to see Anti-Venom, Toxic, Shriek's already been mentioned. Hell, show us Null. give us a downright battle with Null.
A downright battle with what now?
No.
No, they're God. And it's and that particular God's sword has already made a debut in Love and Thunder.
Uh-huh.
So, yay. And I did not even realize that was Christian Bale at all.
Really?
Yeah. I did not realize that was him. I was like, wait a minute, that was Christian Bale? I was like, well, shit. Like, when he went full dark mode with the kits, I could see it. But all the way up to that point, I never even realized it. I just really wish they would have chose either comedy or full dark mode, one or the other. Because dark humor's a thing, and Venom shows that.
Yeah.
Thundra, have you figured out what the theme of your particular play-by-close instance is? Closed.
What?
Have you figured out what the particular theme of your play-by-post encounter is?
There's a wormy?
There is a wormy. But have you not figured out what's going on?
Or do we
It's
have
a smart wormy.
Do we have to sit down and do a Kevin
marathon
Bacon
of movies?
Yeah, a Kevin Bacon
Yes.
movie marathon?
Sounds like it.
I don't know who that is.
Well,
Fair enough.
you're
He's
only-
not that famous.
Yeah, I mean, there's only the whole concept of the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
To be fair, D-Swing, I've never heard that until I met you.
Really?
Really.
Wow. That's surprising because it's a fairly common.
Common for you and your study of movies, I guess. I don't know.
No. It's a
A sociopath?
sociological.
I knew you were kind of weird.
Sociological concept in that through the people
know what
that
it
you
is.
know, that anybody that's been alive in your lifetime, there is a chance that you are 6 degrees separated from anybody else on the planet.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of how genetics works and the simple fact of how family trees work and general connections, that could damn near literally be anybody. Just insert their name there.
That's the point!
I know, but why Kevin Bacon?
Because
That's
he
the
was
point I just
popular.
made.
He was popular at the time that the concept was discussed.
What nerd brought that up then? What Kevin Bacon nerd brought up this idea and used his name? What dork thought that was the best name to use?
It's like freaking
Kevin. I think he's okay.
What's
You're
Chris Pratt's character's name in MCU? Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
Yeah.
You know, he has this whole thing with Kevin Bacon. I mean, it's from that time frame in history that the concept was really pushed forward.
I knew before then, and I knew about that concept when you brought it up, like long before.
Yeah.
Ish. Definitely an ish there, but. Where did this begin? I'm already lost. Ah, shit, wrong color.
Have you started drinking already?
I have. Thank you very
Okay, that
much.
okay. Where I understand where all this is coming from now.
Don't you question it.
I wasn't
Just
questioning
accept
it. I was just
accept it
making
and move
sure
on.
that you weren't having a stroke first.
No, not yet. Anyway, I have not ate enough salt for the day.
Stroke. And I feel I can make stroke jokes because my blood pressure is bad enough. If I'm not medicated, that I probably would have one.
Yeah, me and you both there, buddy boy. Although, while my weight definitely plays into it, part of me definitely feels like it has a lot to do with stress and work and bullshit.
For me, I know it's
And genetics. Genetics don't help.
Yeah, genetics and diabetes.
Genetics and what?
Diabetes.
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 Thankfully, I don't have that yet, and I hope I never do. Probably will, though, because, again, genetics and... Who's banging the place up already?
That's me trying to be quick about disconnecting oxygen array without it ending up getting bumped off to who knows where.
See.
So I grab it before I disconnect it. And the game starts going thunka 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 thunka.
How dare you? I just started.
What?
That's what the game is saying. How dare you? I just started.
Thunka 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 thunka.
Uh-huh.
Thunka thunka thunka.
It's like you didn't give me time to drink my first coffee, man.
Little Tug is actually doing a surprisingly good job at this.
I mean, you are in space. It don't take much to get it going.
True. But, you know, Little Tug just has one thruster in every direction.
That's all it takes.
And a gyroscope. I think just one gyroscope. Yeah.
I mean, despite all the grief we've given space engineers in the past, and even along the lines of, you know, admitting that if nothing else, it's a pretty game.
Yeah.
That's always been a thing. But despite all the grief we've given them, you have to really give them props on their emulation or simulation?
Simulation? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Of gravity and mass and movement in space.
Yeah.
And still retain a game sense and not complete and total simulation.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest problem is that they're still missing something in the gameplay loop. I feel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Other
Okay.
than, I mean, right now the gameplay loop is,
Build and build again.
yeah, I mean, it's there's no reason to really build anything other than to build bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Bigger is not always better, but sometimes it is. So, personally, I think they should rethink about their progression system.
Yeah.
Like, it's already there. You already have it in place, but do something different with it. Like, I think one of the mods kind of did something similar to it, where you have a machine that starts the thinking process of getting stuff moving, or whatever.
Oh, basically having a research table?
Yeah, have something like a research station, but have a resource that you have to acquire through gameplay. You know, not just passive time passing, but an actual resource.
Like you craft so many items, it gives you such and such resource.
Probably not that simplistic.
Well, no. Let's think about that. So let's say one of the primary resource that you're going to be crafting most of the time is going to be steel plates.
Yeah.
So you get steel blocks or armor blocks, you know, right out the gate, and you have to craft steel plates to get to them. Well, to unlock steel blocks or armor block, you craft a single plate. Bam! All the armor is unlocked.
I don't know about that, because
It would get a little bit weird, but it's still going to be better than what they have in place now.
I don't see much difference between what...
Some of the lines up aren't right. Some of them need to move around.
That's not part of the problem.
Yeah. I
Anyway, something needs to be done. Some level of real progression needs to be... Am I doing that right? Is it just 2 and 3? Yeah. Be there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it needs to be passive time, because this is not an RTS. This is not a grand strategy. It's an active game, and... well, shit. And having some feel of your... I'm sorry... excuse me. But your character learning what's going on... I don't know. That's starting to sound like grind learn.
Uh-huh.
Something needs to be done with it. Some level of progression. Other than what's there. Even if they just implement base game, the passage of time, the progressive learning like the one mod does, it would be a start.
Oh, just like a thing that takes energy and slowly produces research, which is then used to unlock locks.
Yeah, and maybe there would be amplifiers to that. Like if you actively sat in the chair, it would multiply the learning of the next progression. Or if you dedicate so much power to it with a slider, how much power do you want to put, and really make it expensive? So you would have to really, make dedicated power units for it, or let it sit there and menially go by.
And,
so
add if we're doing that, add modules like the production modules that have to be put on it, but some of the ingredients for those to make better modules to research other tech require that's the locking mechanism. So you don't just say, I want to research this advanced stuff. You have to.
You don't have the modules for it.
Yeah, you don't have the modules yet.
Yeah, no, that would work. I mean, the entire research thing could end up looking like the nanite foundry.
Yeah. thank you for watching if you're still here. There is a link in the Discord below, as well as where you can find the others. The link on the right is whatever the algorithm thinks you will like that I have put out, and the left has a good jump-in spot for this series, so you don't have to watch the previous 100 episodes unless you want to. So, until next time, bye-bye.